is once again home to a postseason. It'll be Vassell, Champagny, went at Frostbank since third when they were 3-3. They can get there tonight with a win. They've been the best team in the West over the last 34 games. Here's De'Aaron Fox with a shot clock at 4. And Wembanyama set a good screen that allowed the kick out, but the 3 is off the mark from Vassell. And Kawhi Leonard, of course, getting booed, although it's been 7 years since he left San Antonio. Helped the Spurs win the 2014 NBA championship as Jones connects on a 3.
They're not happy with him because all he's done is average 25 on 50, 40, 90 in 15 games. Them, Dave, but boy, the confidence is just off the charts with that jumper.
You mentioned the great numbers that Leonard has against his former team. Wembanyama struggled 1 of 5 against the Clippers as Lopez misses badly. And Wemby is -40. That's his worst plus-minus against any team in the league. Champagny, corner 3 is there. Listed as questionable up until about an hour ago due to various injuries, but he's playing, and that's no surprise. He hasn't missed a game in a year and a half. Jones downhill, challenged by Wembanyama, and now Chris Dunn. Go get him a 3. And Fox, a little slow to get up. Wembanyama swishes.
Trigger on that. And that's efficient dribble movement from your guy who's well over 7 feet.
Shot clock inside of 10. And out of 4. Sanders will try a 3. And Wembanyama with the rebound. He is 5th in rebounds, 1st in blocks, and in the top 20 in scoring. Fox, straight move, gets to the cup. Good defense, though. And Leonard trying to save it, and does. Leonard now draws Wembanyama. He attacks, and a foul.
The separation with your 2-step back into it. Really hard to contest, though.
He has to play in 16 of the final 20 games to be eligible, to hit that 65-game threshold to be eligible for all the postseason awards. You'd have to think Defensive Player of the Year, he's the favorite, and definitely in the MVP conversation. Champagny turns it over after Leonard hit the free throws. Now Kawhi for 3, no good. All of the Clippers shots have been from behind the arc. They're 1 for 5. Castle driving, trying to muscle his way through the lane. Vassell, short. Long rebound, done.
Good check out to about 15 feet by Brook Lopez.
Lopez now on 1 foot on the fall away.
I mean, it's a simple thing, but he's guarding Victor Wembanyama, who his reach is significant. So on the check out, he had to be on point, and then the offensive game is there as well.
Wembanyama draws the foul.
Profile of Kawhi Leonard now. We saw
single game as Wembanyama goes 1 for 2 at the line. He's an 82% free throw shooter on the season. Spurs by 3. 3.5 minutes gone by here in San Antonio. Game 2 of a 6-game homestand. 20 games left. 12 in all are at home for the Spurs. Lopez short. Rebound Champagny. And now Wembanyama bringing it up the floor. That long crossover, glides, fires, and maybe blocked from behind. Hard to tell if Jones got a piece of that or not. Leonard into a wall of Spurs, kicks it out. Lopez for a 3. Another miss. They're 1 of 6 now. Wembanyama again on the attack. Met by Lopez at the elbow. Fox gets all the way to the basket. They were so worried about Wembanyama.
Last night, when Asar Thompson got hurt, Fox got busy on the offensive end. You see the speed on that drive. That is a game changer for De'Aaron.
All-star this year for the 2nd time. As Dunn able to get to the rim and lays it home off the window. We talk a lot about Wembanyama for great reason. And Castle, who was the Rookie of the Year last year. But De'Aaron Fox, one of the unsung heroes of this Spurs season. Leonard's 3 off target. The tip by Sanders drops. now a timeout.
Successful. He is 12-3 with a record averaging 25 points per game, to your point, DB. But also, he is the only player in NBA history to average that and have an 80% win percentage against his former team. Tyloo said Kawhi has been playing playoff basketball since December, but when he plays the Spurs, he takes it to a different level. And even though he's quiet about it, he knows it's a little bit more to this game, guys.
He has had an incredible season. He's 8th in the league in scoring, and it's a career-high 28 points per game. 3rd in steals, 3rd in free throw shooting, as Vassell knocks down a 3 for San Antonio.
And their turnaround happened when Kawhi got healthy, right?
They were 6-21 at one point, and it wasn't just Leonard. Derek Jones was out. They thought Bradley Beal would help. He got hurt early and is out for the year as Lopez connects and answers for 3, and Clippers back up 1.
Well, Cornette is the guy coming out now to guard because Victor Wembanyama is on the bench. It'll be interesting, Dave, to see how many minutes Victor plays tonight. Back-to-back situation. Played, I believe, almost 39 minutes. It was a very physical game against Detroit. So how cautious are the Spurs?
Cornette with the slam as Castle finds him. The most Wembanyama played in a back-to-back was in November. Early November, he played 37 one night, 32 the next. But to your point, physical game, getting down to crunch time. As Leonard gets in the lane for his first field goal. Wembanyama playing the first 4.5 minutes of this game, and rolling with Cornette right now as his backup. Castle goes behind the back. Jump stop, missed it from about 14 and cleared by Leonard. LA has made 5 of its last 6 shots. Again off 1 foot, and Lopez able to connect again. What a start for him. He's got 9.
So first of all, you can play 5 out with him because he's a threat from 3. But if you need him to duck in, like Chris Dunn sent him to duck in and go to work offensively. Without James Harden and Zubac running pick and roll, after Kawhi, what's your next offense? Brook is an option.
Those are the big moves made at the deadline.
It's a one-on-one opportunity because of the spacing on the floor. That's where I say his shot profile is different.
Vassell comes from behind Leonard to knock it free, and now on the other end, he's fouled by Dunn. More than his season average, and will Wemby do the same?
Well, given what Angel just...
And the second free throw in and out. So both Wembanyama and Vassell have missed a free throw. 2-point Clippers lead, nearing 4 minutes to go in the first. We'll keep an eye on Wembanyama and when he returns from the tunnel. Although hard to miss.
Yes.
3 from the corner is off target from Jones. Keldon Johnson, one of the 6th man of the year candidates in the NBA. Now Vassell able to hit the jumper from about 17. Six points for Vassell, 7 for Wembanyama. Mathurin in the lane, and Cornette with a good contest, and Mathurin could knock it down. 10th game for Mathurin since the trade. First team all-rookie with the Pacers back in 2023. Dylan Harper, whose game has really picked up of late, kicks it out, but Vassell can't pay it off. Harper, the number 2 pick in the draft out of Rutgers, 19-year-old, seems to get better as the season goes on.